Hi, good morning. It's Tanny, the Canadian Stamper. Welcome to the week before Christmas. It's a go time for us holiday crafters with cards and whatnot for just getting our products out there, and not products, our cards and our beautiful creations. And so I wish you the best of luck with your last minute preparations. Today we have the final kit together of excuse me, 2023, so the third Saturday of every month. If you want to join us today, you are certainly welcome. There's, I think, about 8 of us today down at the Serious Coffee on Old Island Highway, just across from the casino in View Royal. So it's a huge coffee shop, you can't miss it. But if you want to join us, then come on down, just bring a kit. And we're gonna do some crafting and have some chatting, and I think I'm gonna have a special coffee. I'm having a coffee right now, but it might be a 2 coffee kind of a day, we'll see. So I have a little bit of show and tell to tell you, or to show you about, and then we're gonna do this card. This fancy, it looks complicated. I assure you it is not. So if you were at the last card, well, it was the card buffet, but now it's the craft and chat on the first Saturday of every month. This was one of the cards that we did. And so yeah, let's get going. I see some of you jumping on. Good morning, good morning. Let's do it. We're in, all right, so let me give you a close up on what we're making today, just in case you missed it there on that one. So this one, so you could do your card base either way. You could do it top folding. Yeah, you could probably do it this way and just rotate your sentiment, or you could do it a standard card that goes this way. Yeah, so it's really scraps that we're gonna use. Let me bring up your comments. Here's all of our bits and bobs. Oh, I hear Zachary getting up. He probably heard me talking on my live here. Zachary's room is right above where I am. Poor kid doesn't get to sleep past 9. He's not really a sleeper in her. Does anybody have teenagers? Or when you did have teenagers, did they sleep in? Zach does not sleep in. Okay, so this one is a bit of a, it's a fun fold. So a regular card base like this, and then what you do is you take the front, I mean, you could score it if you want to. You don't probably need to. You just take this corner and this corner, and you're folding it back to match, like so. And then use your bone folder to crease. And then, like, you'll just measure to do your layers and add whatever you want to do on the front. So this Noel is just a square, I think it's 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. And then I just snip the 2 edges off to give it that look. It's not like a special die or anything. So it's fun, right? And then Joyous just fit perfectly on there. That one's fun. Okay, this one I made for, it's a version, where's the other one? So I did a kid's Christmas thing for a customer of mine. She called and said, hey, do you do kid classes and that kind of thing? And I went, no, but I'm certainly happy to, so let's do it. So we put together a special class for her 2 little girls and some of their friends. So this was the original one that I did. So these are just circle punches. And then I free cut the nose, and this was a die. These are gems. And I used a gel pen. And then to make his hat, they're just I free cut to do his hat. Cute, right? I'm trying to bring up your comments still so I can say good morning. Oh, there you are. Hi, Christine, Jan, Terry. Say hello if you're on. So then this is the original. I wanted to put some different designer series paper. And then these were the enamel dots that I tried. I'm not a fan. And then the girls went crazy. I think they probably used an entire glitter pen. I said, does anybody want to do glitter? And they're like, yeah. So that was fun to see them. Okay, this one was also from the kids' class. Watch this. Did I show you this one already? I love it. Morning, Gail and Kyle and Lori. Good morning, ladies. So this one's fun. So we embossed the back, and then this down in here. So Stampin' Up! Doesn't sell these, but I think they have. We talked about this before, I'm sure, because I remember you guys saying who maybe had them. Anyway, so that one's fun. This one, sorry if you've seen these already. I can't remember if I've shown them to you. So again, just with the punches. And then this one. I love this little truck. Love it. Oh, that was the one we did last weekend, I think, because it was the surprise color combination. Geez, my memory's not super awesome, is it? But at least you just get to see them again because it's fun. Okay, can I tell you about this? So if you're not into kits, just hang on with me just for a second. This kit is a Paper Pumpkin refill. So Paper Pumpkin is your monthly kit. I don't know, it's $35, I think, and you get a paper crafting kit with stamps and ink and all the rest of it. This is the refill. It's $15. You get 8 cards. It's $15, which is like, yeah, okay, whatever. But look at the envelopes are pre-done. Look at these cards and how intricate they are. And then you get this bottle of glitter sort of accent, so you can use the glitter like around the edges of the houses. So before I jumped on, I looked, and these are still available in the Stampin' Up! Store for $15. I think it's like 18 bucks maybe after shipping and tax. Anyways, I'm raving about these. I probably have 8 of them that I have bought. And anyways, they're amazing. They're still available. You have to be a Paper Pumpkin subscriber unless you want to buy from me. And then I'm happy to buy it for you. But I'm stocking up for next year. I'm thinking, because it's $15 and I just can't get over how reasonably priced that is. So you get to do some crafting, make gorgeous cards, and it's at a super reasonable price. And on top of it all, folks, I don't have to make the kits because this is what it usually looks like. We've all been there chopping up all the pieces and coming up with all the designs and everything. So anyways, I just wanted to share that with you because I'm still raving about how awesome that deal is. All right, here we go. Here's our piece of designer series paper. Just about any type of designer series paper will do. Now I'm going to recommend, let me tell you how big this is. This is 4 by probably 5 1/4. Yeah, 5 1/4. You can go a bit smaller if you wanted to. It's totally up to you. And then I've pulled Cherry Cobbler out of my designer series paper, and then this is Cherry Cobbler, some accent pieces, and then of course we're gonna have Cherry Cobbler ink, so we're all matchy. And so what I have done, I'm gonna give you the measurements on these. I think they're 1/4 inch strips. The width matters more than the length in this case. Yeah, 1/4 inch. And these ones are 1/4 inch. Yeah. And then, how long is it, just so you know? This one is 6. So this was actually a 6 by 6 piece of glitter paper. So I just cut 1/4 inch strips right off of the 6 by 6. And then this was just a scrap piece of, oh, sorry, the boys are making smoothies if you can hear that. It was just a scrap piece of Cherry Cobbler, and I cut a 1/4 inch strip. So this one happens to be about 4 3/4. All right. So these pieces, so this is die cut from the glitter paper, got something on my paper, and then a layering square. What dies are these? Layering, I don't know, layering shapes, I think they're called. So what we're gonna do first things first, we're gonna unclog our glue. That's what we're gonna do first. So you can kind of decide what you wanna do with the layers on this one based on what your preference is. So again, I do recommend building it off of the card base, because when we put our strips on, like so, we're gonna wanna snip, which, I mean, you certainly can do it on there, but then look at this one. Like I did it afterwards, and then they weren't as clean as they should have been because I was trying to cut while it was on the card base. All right, so this one I'm gonna glue down. This is my, what is this? Glitter. So I'm gonna line this up on the edge of my table, and I'm just gonna eyeball it. If you wanna get really focused about it, you could measure if you want. Okay, because I'm not stamping on this, I'm just gonna pop it up, just right now. Get it out of the way. Has anybody bought that Paper Pumpkin refill kit? Do you love it? I mean, honestly, I've probably done 5 of them at least. All right, so here's where the wow happens. And it's really not really, it's not difficult at all. So you're gonna line up. I want this to be sitting down more. You're gonna line up your strips. I just want this piece to be down. You're gonna line up your strips on straight edges, like so. And then this one's gonna go like this. And we're just gonna glue them down, then we're gonna snip them. So I am copying this. So if you do make this one, just take a snap, like just snap a photo. So that if you want the same design. So you could be a bit mindful as to how much glue you're putting on. Like that's more glue than what I need because it's gonna go over the edge. That's fine. So here's the key, folks. Less is more. You could use your tape runner if you wanted, but the tape runner would be wider than this 1/4 inch strip. So you might be like putting on more than what you need, but you gotta be careful of the ooze factor with the glue. So maybe I'll do this, and then I'm gonna put my finger kind of where I want the glue to stop. So Tombow glue is super good, and we're putting it on a flat surface. So see, it's hardly any because I don't want it to ooze. Then we're just laying it down. So actually, looking at this, these strips are so long, you could probably do another card actually with this. All right, so personal preference, I always like to cut from the back. Boom. First one, done. So now we're just gonna do this 3 more times. Okay, so I did this, I bought a thing for Lance. I bought Lance a book from Amazon because I can't find it at any of the local bookstores. It's 3 Musketeers, and it arrived. And so I was just kind of looking at it and checking it out. And excuse me, I went to open the book. I should have brought it to show you. And it's upside down. So if you have the book and the letters are the cover is this way to read, and then you open it up, it is upside down and the very last page of the book. Yeah, so anyways, it's too late to send it back and get a new one for Christmas. So I was, oh my gosh, when was the last time you went to the mall? I went to the mall yesterday. I went to Mayfair Mall yesterday. That was a mistake, but I did it. Anyways, I went into Chapters, and they did not have what I was looking for. So he's gonna get a book that is backwards. Maybe that makes it special, makes it extra special. I guess I'll send it back after Christmas because it'll probably drive him bananas. Would that drive you bananas? Yeah, Kyle, the book might be worth something. You're right, it might be. See what's happening? I'm gonna hold this up in a second. I'm just realizing. Yes, Lori, the order has arrived. It's sitting over here on my floor. I haven't opened the boxes yet, but it's there. Okay, so this is what's happening. Do you see how there's so I'm lining this up with the edge, like I said, but see how there's a little bit of a lip there? So I think you need to cut, so this one I'm coming just over the edge of the square bit. I didn't realize that was a thing. That's not a thing on this one. Maybe I noticed it with Tombow. I mean, you could move it. It's dry now, so I'm SOL. I think it's better though with this one that I'm currently on because I'm a little bit over. I think it's fine. I don't think anybody's gonna notice. And you could certainly wait until the end if you wanted to cut all of these. Just a little bit of glue. There we go. Maybe it is supposed to be like that. I guess so. I think I'll definitely email I'm just drying my desk here from that wet wipe. I will I will email whoever I bought it from through Amazon and ask them. I did go back and look at the posts, you know, the comments and stuff. I didn't see anybody saying anything about the book being backwards. See, that's better. Do you see it now? It lines up a bit better. So if you're gonna make this, just come this way a little bit. I mean, you can't even tell. It's right up next to it. Like 1/8 of an inch, maybe. All right, last one. Yes, you're right, Kyle. It is good to use up Christmas DSP. And it looks super complicated, but really, when we're breaking it down like this, it's not, right? You're like, I can totally do that. Yeah, you can. I don't know who I cased this from. Cased is a nice way of saying copy. If I knew, then I should know, and I should give credit. I know Erica Edney, my team lead for Stampin' Up. She has made this before in a team meeting. Excuse me. Got something in my throat today. All right. That's it. Let's get this on our card base. So I'm getting ready for my second residency at Royal Roads. So that's going to start January 8th until the 23rd. Oh, I'm so close to being done. Yes, the Craft and Chat stuff is here too. All of the goodies, Lori, are here. All right, so let's set this aside and do our sentiment. Did I not get a little, so I think I'm gonna do 'Tis the Season. Seems to be my go-to for this stamp set, I think. And I also have my Celebration pre-order here. I'm just thinking about this. I have an idea. I think I'm gonna use a punch. All right, so I'm gonna do Tap Tap Gentle. How will I go? This way, I think, because I'm gonna try and punch. I think it might be too wide, but we'll see. Straight up, straight down. Nailed it. Let's see. I want this punch, double oval punch. Let's see if it fits. Oh yeah. Sweet action. Okay, so if I was smart, so if you have this punch, the idea is that you're doing, I mean, you could do white on white, but to save paper, here's a tip. I hope that's not too close. So you're gonna cut a strip that's about 1 1/4, not even 1 1/8 this way. And then this one is about 1 3/4. No, pardon me, 1 1/2 to 1 3/8-ish. Anyways, cut strips. And then when if you want the white to be white, obviously, you're going here and you're punching that. And then where's the piece of scrap paper? Let's say we're gonna do black. So then you have your other strip. Oh, look at that, fits, like I knew what I was doing. Like that. And then they're supposed to go like this. That's what the punch does. Sweet, right? So I think I'm just gonna use this one. Is that true? I might actually use some cherry cobbler. One moment. Let's get some cherry cobbler happening here. This is what I keep my scraps in. I'm looking for a long, thin piece. Yep. I dig it. Do you guys like it? I don't necessarily, I like the white on white is fine. And this is gray for a sentiment. I like the red sentiment and I like this sentiment layering better. So you could pop it up, but you might have issues with in the mail because we popped this one up already. So I'm just gonna glue this one down. Now, I wanna add my little bits in behind. When is a good time to pick up? Later this afternoon, Lori. I have to, so I'm going to the, unless you wanna come with, to the craft and to the kit together. I don't know if you heard me when I first started. We're going down to the Serious Coffee on Old Island Highway, just across from the casino in View Royal. There's a Serious Coffee there. Maybe just let me know if you are gonna come and then I'll bring the stuff. If not, I'll be home this afternoon and you're welcome to stop by. I think I'm gonna do green first. So these little pieces that I have cut out here are from, what are these from? The Noel set. That's not helpful, is it? This one. Is that true? Yeah, what is this? This is Joy of Noel Dies. And then there's the stamp set that goes with it, which is this guy right here. So these are the little pieces that I cut out. Just because I wanted a little something. Yeah, Jen, I agree. It's better. Okay, Lori, sounds good. I'm gonna do a little bit of Christmas shopping after the kit together, but I'll be home. Yeah, early evening, that's great. That's great. So with the Tombow for this, you get a little bit of wiggle room. Like you can move them around a bit to get them in place. And because I use Tombow glue, the wet glue on the sentiment, it helps me tuck these little pieces in behind. I'm kind of taking my sweet time here and it's not going down as, usually I'm faster. I have a teeny bit of glue that's coming out. So here's the thing, you can put some bling on this if you want, but I think the gold kind of blings it already, you know? I'm not gonna put any bling on. I just think it would compete with that. What do you guys think? Bling or no bling? Classy. Thanks, Jan. That's it. What else do I have to tell you about? Nothing. I think that's it. I will see you next Saturday because that's gonna be, I'm not sure if I have, all right, well, let's just look because we're talking right now. So let's see. Oh yeah, I have 2 more lives next Saturday and then the 30th. We should do a New Year's card on the 30th, I think. And then, yeah, Jan, no bling, I agree. And then the next Craft and Chat is January 6th. And that'll be the last class before I do my residency. And then unleash the MBA student because I will be 99% done. I can't wait. I can't wait. Hope you guys have an awesome weekend. Take good care. Don't get stressed out if you go to the mall. And we'll see you next weekend, if not before. Bye for now.